Before college, I went to a bunch of mission trips, and I was always with the church, and I never got an experience to serve with other, like a diverse group of people. So Impact was my first opportunity to meet people behind with different faiths and all that. And it's really interesting to see their purpose and service as well.
I think both, because one, since there are 25 different trips, some of them are repeated, so they're probably between 18 to 22 different concentrations. I think it's great because you go into a city that's I guess deficient or suffering for one cause or one issue, and you go there and you work on it. And it's great because even though you are working on just education or homelessness and poverty, you get a better understanding what social justice is, and that's very broad. However, your specific trip is tailored to help a certain demographic or just a community. And I think that's really great because you get the experience of learning about this issue, and then you can also tailor it back to when you go back home to whether it's Athens or Marietta or wherever you're from, and you can tailor that to other things that you see in your communities or just other communities. And I think it's great because you get the experience down, but you also get the education. And social issues, they're across the board. There are issues in every society, every community, but with one specific one, you get to really get to learn and hunker down on one, and then you can come back and apply some of those same things you learned for other issues.
Yeah, with the independence that the students have, they have the choice to be a better person or not, and and just the freedom, they have the opportunity to just grow on their own. So there's no limit to how they grow as an individual and as a leader. So with that freedom, it gives us more motivation to grow and learn how to serve better.
Well, after my trip, I remember the following week or two, it was slightly depressing because I spent a week with these great people, and in probably the first 24 hours, it might not seem so great because I didn't know any of them, and I was tired and all this stuff we were doing. But after spending that week with them, I got to see a different side to them, maybe a side of them I wouldn't have met if I just met them in a classroom where we're taking notes or taking exams together. But instead, we were in Mobile, Alabama. We were helping build, I think, 4 houses. We worked at a food shelter, a food bank, and an animal shelter. And I got to see different sides of people. I got to see people when they were tired. I got to see people when they were frustrated. I got to see people when they were happy of the work we done. And it was a great feeling because you get to see all these different sides of people, and they got to see those sides of me. And in a way, it helped us better understand each other. And since my time on my last trip, I still keep in contact with a few of those members, and I enjoy the times that I get to interact with those that I don't see regularly. And also, I'm leading a trip this year, so hopefully I'll still be able to facilitate that same sort of a trip and be able to foster those same kind of relationships for the years to come with that.
My impact experience was a learning experience that made me into a more aware, humble, servant leader.
One of the best it's by far the best week that I've spent. It's the best week of my life, I'd say.